Ever had that itch to create a new website or maybe to breathe new life into an old one? You're not alone. We've all been there, staring at our screens, just imagining a sleeker, more modern design that will wow our visitors. But before you dive headfirst into what your website is going to look like, there's something you have to get clear on first, and that's your website strategy. Because you don't just want a website that's going to wow your visitors, you want one that will act like your best salesperson. One that actually brings in the bacon, right? If we haven't met before, hi, I'm Alli, and I help entrepreneurs like you elevate your brand and online presence so that you can quickly and confidently connect with your dream clients and make more money in your business. And if you want to make more money from your website, you have to think of it this way. Would you build a physical storefront without a blueprint? Probably not. Your website is the same. You need to have a plan in place before you build your online storefront. Now, I get it. It's easy to get caught up in the visuals, the images, the colors, all those cool animations. But without a solid strategy to back it up, even the most beautiful website will fall flat. A well thought out strategy ensures that your website isn't just another pretty face on the internet. It will give your site direction and purpose and guide visitors smoothly from curiosity to conversion. So before we start picking out fonts and colors, let's talk about why having a strategy is the foundation to a successful website. Trust me, it's a game changer. As I mentioned, just like a physical store, your website is essentially your online storefront, and it's often where people first go to learn about you. So when they land on your site, they want to know who you are, what you do, how you can do it better, and what makes you unique. So this is your opportunity to show them all about your brand, your products and services, and build that know, like, and trust factor. A well-designed website does a lot more than just look good. It is an educational tool. Whether you're selling handmade crafts or consulting services, your website should clearly communicate what you do and how you do it differently and better. Second, your website should assist in communication and lead generation. When you have things set up like contact form, chat bots, call to action buttons, this gives your user a way to get in touch with you and to sign up for your emails. All of these elements help turn casual browsers into potential leads. Lastly, your website is a platform where you can showcase your expertise. Case studies, client testimonials, industry awards, they can all be displayed to help build credibility and establish trust with your audience. When done right, your website becomes an invaluable asset because it's working behind the scenes 24/7 to support your business goals. Now, I get it. You want a beautiful website, and I want that for you too. But a beautiful website without a strategy in place is like a beautifully wrapped gift that you hand someone that has nothing inside of it. Super disappointing. And it might grab attention initially, but that attention is going to fade quickly if nothing's inside that box, right? Sure, visitors may be really wowed by your design, but if they can't find the information that they want and need, and they don't know what step to take next, they're going to quickly leave. And that leads to a bad user experience and low conversion rates, meaning visitors aren't going to turn into clients. And ultimately, that's the goal, right? So while aesthetics are important, they should never come at the expense of functionality and purpose. So one more time for those in the back, your website needs to do more than just look good. It has to be set up to work for your business. Now, if you're thinking, okay, Alli, I've got it, but how? I like to use a simple 4-step approach to planning a website so that it aligns with your business goals and also meets the needs of your visitors. The first step is to define what you want your website to do for you. Do you want to generate more leads? Do you want to book more calls? Do you want to increase your brand awareness or maybe just increase sales online? Each of these is going to require a different approach in order to help achieve that goal, which is why you have to know what your goal is in the first place. For example, an e-commerce store that really wants to drive sales online might focus on easy navigation and a quick checkout process, whereas a thought leader might be really focusing on engaging content and social sharing options. Next, you need to get to know your audience by creating visitor profiles, detailed personas about who's visiting your website and what they want to do there. This involves understanding their needs and their preferences and their online behavior. That way, you can tailor your content to meet them where they're at on their journey. Content is king, they say, but it has to be the right content, which is why in step 3, you're going to map out your website content in a way that it aligns with what your audience is interested in and your business goals. The idea is to make sure that every one of your determined visitor profiles that we just talked about leans closer and closer until they're ready to make a purchase. Finally, step 4 is to create a sitemap that serves as the blueprint for your website's structure. This way, you can streamline all of that content that you have set up for each user profile so that you're leading them to take the action you want them to take. When you do these 4 things, define your website's purpose, understand your visitors, map out your content, and build a solid site structure for your website, you're going to have a well-planned website that is working for your business rather than just one that looks good but falls short. So if you're ready to start planning your website and get going with the first step, I'm diving deep into how to do that in this video that's on your screen right now, where we're going to go over defining your website's purpose.